Hey, Leo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your April 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Leo and take a look at all things related to career, wealth, finances, income, and money. Just a friendly reminder, Leo, these are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Leo, the first word that I am hearing for you is empowerment. So I do feel like April is going to be a big month of inspiration and moving forward in your career, within your energy, because your energy and your vibration is really rising, really humming, really buzzing is what I'm getting here. So April is going to be a turnaround month for a lot of you. Now, in the past position, you do have the gift here. This could be giving and receiving. It's that energy of Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. There could have been a sudden windfall. Some of you, there was an offer that was put out into the universe by yourself, or maybe you were gifted a new beginning or an offer. This could even be a raise, but I feel in the recent past, there was some sort of financial support here. This could be also a work surprise, or you may have been traveling. This could be a vacation as well in the recent past. I feel intuitively this is about your spiritual gifts as well, Leo. So if you are honing in, or if you are really reflecting, diving in, utilizing your skills, your gifts, you may have created something quite beautiful, and that creativity is going to lead to even more abundance than you could have imagined here. So in the present month of April 2023, you have the seal. This is about sealing that deal, stamp of approval, business contracts, documents, and the gift of money, which is interesting because you literally have the gift showing up in the past. So this could also be a gift or an idea that you've implemented in the recent past. It's like you're manifesting it into full form. So if this gift was an idea that was culminating, or if this was just a thought or a wish manifestation, it is finally becoming evident in your physical world in the month of April. This is also about writing. It could be administrative work. It could be writing a book, clerical, office, paperwork, staying put as well. Some of you, you're signing a contract with a real estate agent, with a broker, with a company. This can also be you signing a contract with someone regarding maybe writing a book, publishing, editing, podcasting, maybe acting, anything of that nature. You're sealing that deal, and it's going to be something that lasts for quite some time, if not the rest of your time here on this earth, because you have staying put. So this is a soul contract as well. I mean, it may not be a physical contract. It could be a soul business contract, or in simpler terms, it could be a human experience that you are giving the stamp of approval on, and you're saying, yes, I want to experience this. I want to experience testing my skills in this career path, or having the experience of being a business owner, or possibly some of you, you're retiring as well. So really powerful energy. Now, Leo, in the near future, you have the Hand. This is about you manifesting more money, reaching goals, financial assistance, getting a job. It could be hands-on work, tactile learning, building, using your hands to create as well. But I'm also sensing some partnerships coming in. So it wouldn't be surprising to see that Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups energy, even Four of Wands, because they're showing me communal celebration where a lot of you are growing, but it's with the help of others as well. So whether it's the help of maybe you're a social media influencer, and it is the help of your viewers or those that follow you, your followers. It could also be tactile learning where you're watching YouTube videos, but you're learning as you go while you're creating something. Maybe you're creating bracelets, or you're creating crystal jewelry, or maybe you're stirring and making cupcakes here. I mean, it could be something physically hands-on, or it is about you reaching goals when it does come to your finances, your money, your wealth, and your abundance. And it's not just one specific goal. I feel like there's many, many different goals that you are putting into place, that you're seeing that it's so much more than just one thing. For example, on the surface, it may be that you've wanted to make this amount of money a year, or you've wanted to hit this many followers, but it's so much more than just the number. It's the emotional fulfillment as well. It is the accomplishments, the celebrations of the pride that you take in your work. So again, there's so much more coming in here for you. So I'm excited to dive into your energy, Leo, and see what is the heart of the matter. What's the heart of the matter for April 2023 when it comes to career or finances? And even if you are retired, you can still watch this video. It's not just career. It has everything to do with money and finances and wealth. So let's take a look here. We have the devil showing up right away, which is an interesting dichotomy to what we're seeing here. So a lot of you, I feel like you're eliminating yourself from toxic behaviors, toxic energies, people, environments, a way of being, a way of living that may not have been in the healthiest form. So when this devil shows up, this jackalope is somewhat of a mystical creature, somewhat of an illusion. So a lot of you, this is about freeing yourself from materialism, freeing yourself from codependency, manipulation, fears, obsessions. If you've been really worried and concerned, this is the month that you're giving that stamp of approval and you're saying, I'm choosing to have this new human experience. So let's dive in and clarify. What deck would you like? Thank you, Spirit. Let's clarify the devil showing up right away for you. All right. I feel like it's all about reclaiming your power, because a lot of you are diving in and you're using your gifts. There could have certainly been a situation that was less than ideal in the past, but I feel like you're using your gifts and there's some sort of reciprocity in a situation where you're being fairly compensated, or you were asking for more, excuse me. Or there could have been a situation where you did lose a job, but you came upon this beautiful new opportunity here. We have the world. Yeah, victory, accomplishment, achievement, success. There was some sort of an ending here. Excuse me. There could have been some sort of miscommunication, because my throat chakra is really acting up here. So I feel like someone may let you know that because I'm getting a message coming in. Someone may let you know that you've either been hired, or you may get good feedback. I'm getting a good reputation, a good rapport after waiting for some sort of victory. Okay, because the world card showing up is a sense of wholeness. If you felt stuck in this devil energy, if you felt like there was lack of closure, or you were set back when it came to your finances and career, I feel like there was some sort of financial surprise that's showing up, and you're sealing that deal here, and it's going to lead to a lot more abundance, but also a new journey, a new direction. And remember that first word, empowerment. So the devil, when you release those attachments, right? Attachments to maybe money, or attachments to the outcome, or some sort of expectations or codependency, whatever this is here regarding finances, I feel like you're cutting the ties or cutting the cords. And once you do that, it allows you to feel liberated, Leo. It allows you to move forward and wrap up a cycle here with victory, confidence, and success. So interesting. I love that this is showing up. All right, let's take a look and see what the challenge is, because I don't feel like it's going to be a challenge to release whatever this devil was, especially with the world there. I feel like you're still at maybe the tail end of it, but it's really good that it's showing up here, because I feel like the message here is you're freeing yourself from it. So let's take a look and see what the challenge or obstacle may be, and how we can help you navigate through it. All right, we have the Hanged Man. Okay, it's to surrender, is to let go of the expectations, which we just talked about. Let go of the fears, let go of the control, right? The Hanged Man shows up, and these are two major arcanas, hot and heavy for you in the month of April. So when this Hanged Man shows up, it's about surrender. And when we truly surrender and cut those cords, like we just talked about, that's when that crown chakra is illuminated. You can see this opossum here. And this possum, he's highlighted from that crown, and he's able to view and see things from a way that he wasn't able to see before. Perhaps that job loss in the past was opening you up to a new experience to take something into your own hands, maybe build your own business. Perhaps that business you were working for that went under allowed you to really work with other people or other partnerships that you wouldn't have normally had a chance to work with. Perhaps you had to go through a process here of really putting hard work, energy, and effort into your business or into your career that's now allowing you to take it to the next level. Feel empowered here. So when this hangman shows up as the challenge, release. This is about not restricting yourself, not feeling stuck, okay? It's about not feeling like you only have one way of doing things, because something is showing up for you here, a new business contract, and keep that heart open because you have the gift of money coming in. Let's clarify the Hanged Man, please, for Leo. What do we have for Leo? We have the Star. Excuse me. The Star is all about healing. It is about inspiration, guidance, positivity, heading towards those dreams. So don't give up on those dreams here. If you are able to fully surrender to whatever your soul's calling is, or surrender to some sort of outcome or expectation that you did have, it's going to lead to your wish fulfillment. It really will here. And that's why you see the gift. That's why you have the seal and the hand, because these are all beautiful energies. But sometimes we let fear take over. We let the devil come in, and sometimes that devil is our own minds, right? It's our own worst enemy. And if you are able to release that mental conflict, it wouldn't surprise me to see the 5 of Swords, even that 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. So I do feel for you that the stars are aligning to help you reach these goals that you've had for yourself, whether it's been for quite some time or maybe there are new goals, but you know that you're on the right track and you're going to be illuminated. Spirit is illuminating that crown chakra. So I feel like the ideas that you have, breakthroughs, moments of aha, right? This is about you being able to open yourself up to receptivity and receive the blessings that are coming in. Receive the blessings that are coming in. Beautiful. Let's see what's below you, Leo. What is the foundation here? What is the foundation for Leo? Temperance, patience. No one loves to hear that word. You've had to be patient. Look at this, 3 major arcanas right off the bat here. So when this Temperance card shows up, this frog is, sitting on this rock, sitting on the lily pad, and there's storm all around him. So it's almost like he has to wait out the storm before he makes his next move. And it's interesting because you not only have the Hanged Man, but you're getting a little bit impatient, right? Things are going to take a turn here for you for the better in April, and especially even into May and June, I'm getting, because you've had to stay patient. You've worked long and hard. Temperance is all about blending those energies. It is about self-control, compromise, and moderating as well. So when you have the Temperance showing up, I feel like you have been trying to stay open to these changes, but they haven't been happening maybe in your timing. But now they're going to start to move on forward because you have the Chariot here. So this is about triumphant success. It is about overcoming those money blocks, those challenges. If things have been going back and forth for you, I feel like this is also about things speeding up. Now, some of you may have had vehicle issues as well. You may have had your vehicle need additional maintenance, or maybe you've bought a new vehicle, or there could be something with travel as well. You may have been wanting to maybe travel or relocate or get a new job here. And the Chariot is all about finally, after a time, you're getting a lot of that stuck energy coming loose so you can finally move forward. Stuck energy within yourself even, because some of you felt blocked, maybe even not motivated, not inspired, not empowered, and that's changing for you in the month of April. Really like this. Let's take a look and see what happened in the past here. What's going on? What's going on in the past for Leo? Page of Cups. Page of Cups showing up here. This is about you having a new opportunity to chase your dreams, chase your bliss, open your heart up. But I'm getting here that some of you with this Page of Cups, there could have been a situation where you missed the signs. There could have been a crumbling around you, or it could have been this devil energy where someone may have seemed wonderful up front, or maybe you went into an interview and you thought this would be the perfect job and you thought that you had it hook, line, and sinker, and then boom, it didn't turn out the way that you had thought. So you completely felt like you misread it, right? Page of Cups energy is about offering you new opportunities to stay open, stay receptive, don't shut the heart down, because I'm getting rejection as well. Some of you may have been rejected, or you may have felt like things weren't necessarily turning out the way you thought, or you've had to be patient here. And I do feel that there is a new opportunity here coming into the near future that's going to bring not just, like I said in the beginning, financial abundance, but emotional wealth as well. Let's take a look and clarify the Page of Cups for Leo. What do we have for Leo? Page of Cups, please. The King of Wands. Could be entrepreneurship for some of you. Could be travel. It could be a social setting, a social environment. I'm also getting business convention as well. Some of you may have even taken a class that inspired you. It may not even had anything to do with your career. It could have. It may not have been. It may have been for your personal self, for your self-development, because I'm getting a lot of self-development here for you, Leo. When this King of Wands shows up, he is an inspirational leader. He embodies the energy of success, of being that spiritual influencer, very warm, very active, very passionate, and goal-oriented. So I feel like there's a situation, like we said here, that you would planted the seeds in the past, and now you're going to see them starting to grow after waiting patiently or impatiently. Maybe you've been really trying to shift things along. Now you're able to see, look at that. Those are stars, right? The stars are coming from that wand, and you have that showing up. So your hard work paying off, something that you weren't sure if it was going to pan out the way that you thought. It's actually going to turn out better. I love this. Let's take a look and see what you're manifesting. What's in your headspace? What is coming into your energy here? They're showing me the owl right now, so I feel like you're getting clarity. You're able to see things clearly. They're also giving me that song, I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone. Okay, that's not an owl, but it is a winged creature. This is about you taking that leap, getting off of that perch, right? The Three of Wands, he's sitting on the perch wondering, when is it time to take the leap? And the time is now, beautiful souls. The time is now for you to get off of that perch, whatever that may have been, because you were sitting on there for quite some time waiting for things to happen, maybe planning, organizing, learning, growing, evolving. Now is the time where you're seeing a new opportunity. So don't take your eye off the prize. There's going to be a return on your investment. Whatever it is that you've been waiting to grow, you're staying optimistic, patient, and your hard work is absolutely going to pay off. So this is a really beautiful card showing up here. So you're definitely getting clear and knowing that now is your opportunity. So whether this is a new interview coming in, or maybe it's the time that you have a raise with your boss, or in business, if you are an entrepreneur, you may be saying to yourself, now is the time to launch a product, or to put a new service out there, to open a business, whatever this is, maybe even take a class. But you have the Six of Wands showing up. So some of you may be seeing 3s, 6s, even 9s, because I feel like there's completions here that will lead to accomplishments. The Six of Wands is one of my favorite minor arcanas, and it's all about success. It's about achievement, fame, victory, recognition, right? Especially if we've been through failures, which we all have. It's part of the human experience. Especially if we felt overlooked in the past, or even shameful that our gifts weren't being acknowledged. That's about to take a big turn. you're moving from the Three of Wands to the Six of Wands. You're actually going straight through the first accomplishment. You're going to see it, but you're going to lead to some sort of bigger accomplishment in the month of April, and again, May as well. And that's what I was feeling in the very beginning. Remember what I said about you not just reaching one goal? You're bypassing that Four of Wands. So that you're going to see the proof of the first goal, a smaller one. And then Five of Wands says there is not even a competition. I've already dealt with the competition. I've already dealt with the rivalry with this devil energy. There's already been debate and obstacles and competition and lack of leadership, right? This is about you overcoming that competitiveness and criticism and heading straight to the Six of Wands, which is your next level of success here. So really cool stuff. And also, if you look at these two creatures, even though one is a songbird and one's a hummingbird, they're actually both, they look like they're in flight. They're almost in that same exact position, completely different deck, completely different cards here. But you see that beautiful hummingbird has that sweet nectar, right? So this Three of Wands, you're going to get a taste of that sweet nectar, the sweetness, some sort of good message, good news, good energy. There's just something sweet happening here for you. Sweet success, the taste of sweet success. Okay, I love that. The taste of sweet success. Let's see what's showing up in the near future. We see what you're manifesting. Let's see what's showing up in the near future. I'm getting here action. So we may see a knight or even a king. Ooh, how would you like here? Thank you, Spirit. We see balance. We have the Justice card. Okay, we see the Justice. So the Justice is all about ending of maybe a karmic cycle for some of you. You may have been dealing with a legal issue or an unfair situation with this Justice. But this is about things coming back full circle. This is about truth, equality. It is about balance, right? This Justice energy is about balance. So you can see that this bat, he's up there. And he's bringing balance to a situation that he can see clearly. And I feel that you're using all of your senses because bats use all of their senses. Hence the saying, blind as a bat. Bats are actually not blind, right? They can use their senses and their ears and their sonar. They use all of them and able to move forward and create balance. I really like this showing up for you. And you have, again, another major arcana. So justice, I just heard here, justice will be served as well, especially if someone did you wrong. Remember that it's not your place to, and this is not going to resonate with everyone, but it's not your place to push karma on someone else. I feel like that's just going to come naturally. And not that you would hope the worst for someone or hope that a company falls under, which we certainly, we can have those emotions, especially if we've been treated unfairly. But I do feel that karma is going to take place, or that was part of their human experience, right? Let's take a look and see. This one kind of just shot out. It's a Fool in reverse, but it's allowing you a new opportunity. Okay, this Fool is saying here, maybe I was a fool in a situation. Maybe I felt manipulated with the devil showing up. But this actually is going to offer you a new opportunity to take that leap and move forward. This is about a fresh start, being spontaneous, taking a risk, taking an adventure, embracing the unknown. And that's what this bat does, right? He embraces the unknown, and he actually lights up his own energy because he uses all of those senses to do so here. So there's a new beginning because you're willing to take this leap, and there's success that comes with it, with the the 3 and the 6 of Wands. So I like this new beginning showing up, but also you know what you're doing. I feel like you know what you're doing. So it's not like you're going in blind, right? You're not blind as a bat, regardless if you think you are, because again, that's just a cliche that's put out there. But like I said, bats are not blind. This is about you. You're not blind either. You're taking a calculated risk is what I'm hearing here. So it's something you've already been aware of, you've already thought of, and it will pay off. Now, you may be ready for this new beginning, but you may still be focusing on some of the loss, some of the devil energy. And that may be why that devil is still showing up for you in the month of April, because this is all about you, your thoughts, your feelings. But if you can be aware of this, it can change and shift the trajectory, right? Tarot isn't set in stone. It's a guiding map, right? It's something that you can follow, but you have free will to shift and change. Five of Cups here is, yes, you've been disappointed. Yes, there has been situations where you felt maybe betrayed, or you felt like you needed to forgive, or you felt bitter, right? But this is saying don't cry over spilt milk. There was an opportunity that maybe there was death and revival, because you can see this death-headed moth at the top represents change and rebirth. This Five of Cups is saying allow yourself to grieve over something that may not have turned out the way you thought it would, but most importantly here, focus on the new opportunities. Focus on this leap of faith that you are bringing into your world. So I really like that the Five of Cups is showing up in your space, because when you are aware of this, then you are able to help manifest a new beginning, because this is something you're sitting in. So sometimes, like I said, our own devil is ourselves. So if you can focus on the present, and literally the present is the gift, right? When we can focus on staying in the present, when we focus on generosity and giving and receiving, without anything in return, that there is going to be the key here to you shifting your energy and moving forward. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. Five of Cups for Leo, please. The Hierophant, beautiful. And that's that energy I feel like we mentioned in the very beginning. But the Hierophant is, about you being able to stay within your integrity. This is about traditions, beliefs. That could be that devil energy. You're really taking a look at your belief system. How do you believe and feel about money? How do you feel about yourself? Is it just a belief that was ingrained upon you by maybe society? Maybe you were told that you couldn't open your own business, or you had to move in this certain direction, or that job would never pay bills, right? The old cliche of being an artist will never pay bills, right? Break free from that mold. Break free from those restrictions. Write a new story for yourself, because you're being divinely guided at this time to challenge any limiting beliefs or traditions and teach yourself, reprogram, and upgrade is going to help empower you. And that's what this is all about. Okay, don't let those limiting beliefs hold you back. Don't let the disappointments reframe your thinking, because this is all about committing yourself to a brand new path. All right, let's take a look here, Leo, and see what is showing up in your surroundings. What is going on in your environment? They're giving me the name here, Emily. Emily, if that is your name or a partner's name, child's name, please take it as it resonates. Emily. Seven of Pentacles. Yes, this is about stopping, pausing, reevaluating, and taking a look at how far you've come. Okay, when the Seven of Pentacles shows up, the spider is in the corner, and spiders are actually very fortuitous. They can bring about good luck. They're very creative. And this spider is looking at all of the webs that it's weaved, right? All of the creation. And he's looking back, admiring his work, because now yes, it's taken a while. It takes a long time to spin those webs, right? And to weave them into creation. But now he can step back and he can get ready to catch what it is that he wants to catch in that web. And he not only has one, he has seven of them. So remember earlier, Leo, we talked about goals. Now the Seven of Pentacles is assessing and evaluating. You are coming really close to harvest. We're seeing that showing up in the near future as well, where you're manifesting more money, more abundance, more wealth. But just allow yourself to pause, to reflect, to step back and acknowledge your work. Okay, acknowledge whether it's something that you've put out into the world, or whether it's self-development that you've taken on within yourself. This Seven of Pentacles is don't give up. Don't give up too early, right? Just because something didn't work out in the past, I don't feel like you're giving up. I don't see that here, but I certainly sense that at times it can feel a little bit stressful. But now you can step back and get ready to catch what it is that you've been wanting. And that's what I was feeling here in the beginning of your reading as well, with you manifesting money and reaching those goals. So let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Pentacles. What do we have? They want one more, please. Seven of Pentacles. All right, we have, yes, Five of Wands and the Judgment. So yeah, remember what I said earlier? You're bypassing because you're releasing something. There's a second chance here. There's a do-over. The Five of Wands is about, overcoming some of those obstacles, criticism, that debate, that opposing views. It's adversity in a nutshell, right? This is about you collaborating, working together. And the Judgment card says it's going to change your life for the better. Some challenges that you've had has allowed you to have a spiritual awakening. And we have many of them during our lifetime here on earth. And I feel like there was a major spiritual awakening that's happening. And now you can step back and reflect and say, okay, I realized that this was, a game in a sense, right? The game of life. I realized the role that I played, the role that maybe this company played, another person played, but now you're making the right move for yourself and you're being offered and given this second chance. And that's that Fool, basically. Really powerful. When the Judgment comes in, it is about you no longer judging yourself, no longer judging others, healing the wounds of the past, and embracing change. And that's the challenge for you in the month of April, is to embrace the change, because you're being gifted literally here, a second chance, a do-over, to say, yes, I can move forward. But there's going to be that little pause period. So admire your work, right? Admire it. Let it inspire you, because when we feel inspired about what it is that we're doing, what it is that we are creating, right? Even if it's something that feels like it's insignificant, it is very significant, and you play a huge role here on earth. So let's dive into the hopes and fears. What are your hopes, Leo? What are your fears? The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You are absolutely going to achieve those wishes. Beautiful. When the Nine of Cups shows up, this is feeling content and good with where you're going. It is emotional fulfillment, which we talked about, abundance, happiness, success, completion. There's that 9. Remember 3, 6, 9? Here it is showing up for you. Now the fears, which may have started to creep in more so, and they may have started to build upon that devil energy, right? The fear is, what if I don't believe? What if I'm too greedy, or this person's too greedy? What if I'm too smug? What if I'm not able to manifest these dreams? But what if you are, beautiful soul? What if you are? And you absolutely are, because you're cutting the attachments to something that no longer serves you. Now let's take a look at that final outcome. What's the final outcome for April 2023? I feel really good about this card, even if it may show up as more of a negative card. Let's see. 2 of Pentacles. Not bad. 2 of Pentacles is finding balance. It's being able to make decisions that are going to help you stay calm regardless of what's going on around you. There could even be some comparison. You may be comparing, this apples to oranges here. You may be making decisions that are going to be more beneficial, where you put your time, where you put your energy. Some of you may be buying a vehicle or a home. There could be 2 job offers that come in. Let's clarify this 2 of Pentacles showing up for Leo. 2 of Pentacles as well is about balancing your work and play, being able to multitask, being able to budget, being able to not feel the stress of the external hitting you all at once. Now you're able to feel more of flow, because there's some achievements here. There's some help, some assistance. There's the star showing up again. I love this. So yes, this is saying here that the stars are aligning to help you move forward on your path and to inspire hope, inspire guidance, positivity, and peace. So don't give up just because things may feel a little bit at times imbalanced. That's all about to shift in a big way, because this is your near future. Even though your final outcome is the 2 of Pentacles, which is like a baby version of the Justice, things are really starting to balance out for you, and you're going to manifest money here in the near future. So I love this. All right, Leo, let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. And I will read to you the prosperity message from the guidebook. What do we have here for Leo? Wisdom of the Oracle. Ooh, this one came up right away. We have building blocks. Building blocks. And this is kind of like that Fool energy. You're building something new. Remember what I said, some idea, creation, or hard work that you've been putting into something, but it feels like it's taking forever to build these building blocks. You're going to see evidence and proof of it. It's also card 28. Now, some of you may have a birthday on the 28th. You may have a 2 or an 8 in your age as well. Or this can also be the 1st. Let's see, we have strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. And the message for you is this: you have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you are always enough, so abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You, my beautiful Leos, are meant for success. For some of you that may still be dealing with the devil energy, I'm going to read to you the protection as well, because there may be some cracks in the foundation when it comes to your finances or your money. Perhaps your values have changed. Yep, there's that Hierophant that we've seen as well. Perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your conviction and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement that you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are being called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. Yes, if there is faulty lines, if there's cracks in the foundation here, then it's time to replace and reprogram those beliefs, just like we were talking about with the Hierophant. All right, beautiful souls, we're going to get a few messages from your spirit animal oracle. And at this time, I just ask if you can take a deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Close your eyes and tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you, Leo, to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Perhaps it's an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Leo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do, Leo, is drop your animals in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the 1st of each month and post right back here on this channel. All right, so I was getting the image of a drummer. So maybe you are a drummer, you may be with a drummer, or this could be symbolic for marching to the beat of your own drum is what I was feeling as well. So your animals, we have groundhog spirit, time to let go. Yes, let go and let God, as Wayne Dyer always said, right? This is about you surrendering, letting go of the old to make way for new. And you certainly have new changes showing up for you, Leo. So groundhog says let go. Now some of you may be 31, 67, or have a birthday on the 4th, the 9th, the 6th, or the 7th. Next, we have Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. You are very knowledgeable, Leo. You have this beautiful energy about you, and you've learned lessons of the past. And like I said earlier, seeing the roles that everyone has played in a situation can help you regain your footing. It can help you build this solid foundation for yourself that's not built on a faulty foundation, or there's not cracks within it. Whatever that devil energy is, turn that devil energy into knowledge that ultimately benefits as you bring it into wisdom. Next, you have Brown Bear Spirit. Take a little bit of time out, which you have that Seven of Pentacles showing up in your environment. Take that time to reflect, to pause, give yourself a vacation, a mental health day, or take a little bit of a weekend getaway. Whatever is showing up for you in the month of April that allows you that downtime, then by all means, take that. And lastly, here we have Badger. Be fearless and bold. Absolutely. You are fearless and bold. This is also Emperor energy. So some of you may have Aries in your chart as well, but this is also the energy of April with that 4. So this is the month for you to be fearless and bold, move forward, take a look at any faulty cracks and patch them up. Or some of you, you're starting over in order for a more solid, abundant future to come into your world. So I really like this. All right. Now, last but not least, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits and see which crystal, gemstone, mineral, or fossil you can utilize in the month of April to help you towards your path of abundance. So what do we have here for Leo? Oh, pyrite. This is interesting. This is also known as fool's gold. It's card 45. Some of you may be 45 or have a birthday on the 4th, the 5th, or the 9th. And this is interesting as well because this is all about value. It is about knowing your worth, self-appreciation, and genuine abundance and prosperity within. So this is also, I'm getting intuitively, not chasing all the, shiny surface things, but going within, getting deeper. Pirate's gold, yes, it may seem really wonderful externally, and I feel like we touched base on that a little bit, where you may have went into an interview, or you may have went into a job or a special, whatever this is here, and you thought it looked great on the outside, but it just tricked you or fooled you, right? Fool's gold. Prosperity shows up in different forms. Do you see and appreciate the inherent value in what you own, enjoy, and experience? Pyrite, also known as fool's gold, reminds us that there is great value in many aspects of life, not just the material. The crystal spirit is here to draw your attention to all that is available to you. Support, love, and resources to build upon. There's the building blocks, and there's the materialism with the devil. You don't have to do it all by yourself, Leo, for the universe is your ally and wants you to experience prosperity. The road sometimes gets a little wonky, but only because you are being called to consider the riches you may have overlooked in your quest to find more. Find the inherent value in what is yours as the memories, experiences, and situations that have brought you here to the brink of a breakthrough. If you are willing to practice appreciation, move away from the externally imposed systems of valuation and what others find worthy to determine and appreciate what is valuable to you. There's that Hierophant. Pyrite spirit will show you how much you have and are manifesting to co-create your most abundant life. Now, when you meditate with this stone, some of you may have pyrite or you may have heard of it. It can actually ground us with action so we can manifest more abundance, which we talked about here. We talked about in the very beginning of your reading how you're manifesting and grounding it into reality. This can help you do it. When you meditate with this stone, it can assist us in taking action one step at a time toward a desired physical outcome. Meditate with the stone to tune into the great value in all aspects of your life. The abundance and potentiality is always available to you. Then you will be a magnet for prosperity. So I love this as well. So really powerful vibration showing up for you, Leo, in the month of April. Again, the word empowerment is coming to mind. And you are able to manifest what you want in the material, but make sure you see all of the riches. That's not just financial, emotional, physical, spiritual, all of it, body, mind, and soul. So really beautiful time. There could even be a big shift around the 9th of April, and they just showed me 9 on the camera as well. So there's, I feel like a movement around the 9th. I mean, that could even be, maybe it's a new moon around that time, but please take it as it resonates. It could be a manifesting day for you, Leo. Thank you so much. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share. Do comment your power animals in the comment box below to be entered into that free reading. And if you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so if you are vibing with the energy of our intuitive soul tribe. Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in. Lots of love.